What's going on? I feel like a lot of people say that as an intro, but we're gonna stick with it. I looked at you. I don't know why I looked at you. I'm nervous. I haven't done this in a while. I don't know if you can tell. I think it was a good intro. And we're here. Wait, pause it. I need a good intro. I'm sorry.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
What's up, you guys? I got... Whoa. Wait. I'm alone. Where's Vic? Where's Mark? They are behind the camera and I'm in front because we're gonna start doing more videos, less podcast. No, we're still gonna do not less podcasts, we're still gonna do the podcast, but along with it, we're gonna start doing videos because we realized that, you know, not everyone's down with the podcast and not everyone's fucking with us right now. So we gotta get something that's gonna get you guys to fuck with us. And one thing that I've been dying to do for a long time is movie reviews because, you know, I'm a movie buff. I fucking live for movies. I fucking love movies. And I don't know why my arm keeps doing this. I'm gonna stop it now. It's not gonna do that anymore. Anyway, I thought was the last movie I saw. It was the first movie I'm gonna review. It did it again. Stop it, you fucker. A Quiet Place. John Krasinski, Emily Blunt. Just came out. It's a fucking awesome movie. I feel like I'm a San Andreas character. It's like, whole movie is quiet. So, shh. If they can hear you, they can hunt you. Ooh, did I give you the chills? I think you gave me the chills. Where's my Oscar? Please, stop applauding. Thank you, thank you. Anyway. Quiet Place starts off seeing a family, and this family is, you know, gathering for food and gathering for medicine because it's post-apocalyptic and the goal is survival. And that's the main thing John Krasinski wanted to get across this movie. He didn't want people to think it's mainly a scary movie. It's not a horror flick that you go and take a chick with so she gets scared and she's like crawling in under your arm. It's like, help me. No, it's not that type of movie. I mean, it does have its jump scares in it once every, you know, I want to say like 10 minutes or so, but the movie is more about family. How far would you go to help and save your family? And I just want to say, our boy John goes pretty damn far for his family. A moment of silence. Anyway, moving on. This film was something new, fresh, nothing that's, I don't know if nothing never been done before, but to me, it's new. Like something crazy good. Like if you don't fuck with subtitles and you don't like reading, I suggest you don't go see this movie. But I like reading. I sometimes, like, I know my mom, she gets mad at me because at home I like to watch TV with the captions on. I didn't do so well in reading class. I was in phonics class. No, I'm just kidding, but I just like reading with the captions on. Watching TV with the captions on. It's something that I've been doing since I was a kid. I don't know why. Don't judge me. So reading on the screen during A Quiet Place really didn't bother me. But you know, one cool thing I did realize when I was in the theater, there was a couple to the right of me that were deaf, and they were using sign language to talk to each other, which is how I knew they were deaf. Well, I guess they probably weren't even deaf, they probably just know sign language. Let me not just judge a book by its cover. But if they were deaf, I find it that this movie is pretty cool because it gets us an insight on what it's like to use sign language and sign, because throughout the movie, they're signing the whole time, which is what you're reading. And even one of the main stars of the film is deaf, and her name is, I have it right here because I don't know it off the top of my head, Millicent Simmons. Millicent. Her parents really fucked her up there. Anyway, she is deaf, and it was she's not my favorite character in the film. I'm gonna say that. Fucking little brat, you know? really ticked me off throughout the movie, but she is a good actress. And I'm stuck. Anyway, she's not my favorite character in the movie. Reason being, she's a little brat. I don't like brats. Brats are annoying. Brats are pain in the ass. And it's kind of what she was throughout this movie. But nonetheless, she is a great actress and she did a very well job. Very good job. I really like how this movie has given jobs to people who are deaf. Probably she was the only actress that was mainly deaf, because throughout the movie you find out that John and his wife aren't deaf. They know how to talk because the event or whatever happened before they had kids. Then it started going crazy. The movie is really sad. Like, I didn't cry because I was with the boys and like we were cracking up at certain times. One of our friends, Jay Visuals, one of our friends, he was in like, we were in this theater that did not get the update on recline seats. And these seats do go back a little bit, but it's nothing crazy. You don't get to kick your feet up and relax. These chairs make a lot of noise. So he decided to lean back a little bit and it goes, now he's like, ugh. So he leans forward and it's like, ugh. And I look over at him, I'm like, bro, stop. So he just looks at me and goes, and I lost it. And I started cracking up, you know, signing like, and then he starts doing, and then Victor's on the left of him, and Victor starts seeing us cracking up, which, hey, it's Vic.
So I would just start laughing my ass off, because then I see other people, like, you ever see somebody else laugh and they just make you laugh even more, they just be doing some dumb shit. And also there was a point where I was just crying, and then we were some other friends, and my one friend was like, why are you crying? And I was like, I don't know. I just can't stop. But which made it worse is the movie's silent, and it's so good building suspense that everybody else feels like they're in it, and they try not to laugh or make any noise. Like, people felt so uncomfortable eating their snacks. One person did fall asleep before the movie even started. So that's not really on them though, but yeah. And then somebody else who didn't know them at all got up, went down to them, was like, if you're gonna sleep, leave.
It was
and some other asshole left like halfway through. My fault. I know this is your
this is.
But yeah. So somebody left early, like an asshole, and they were just yelling shit out. And we're like, yo, everybody's been so good being quiet. Nobody was talking. Everybody was so respectful about it. And then one guy's like, they all die at the end, and I'm like, you're a dick. But I'm just gonna let him continue. See y'all later.
What he said is true. It did create a lot of suspense, and it did make a lot of moments, like, if you wanted to cough, you didn't want to cough to the point where like you're disrupting other people. Excuse me. If you wanted to eat, you didn't even want to chew. There was this one dude behind me, like a fucking dick, middle of the movie, gets up, goes get snacks. Why in the middle of the movie, my guy? Anyway, comes back up. What's he get? A fucking bag of nachos. Because for some reason at the movie theater, they don't give you nachos poured inside the fucking container already. They give you a bag that has the nachos and then the cheese on the side. So this guy comes in and it's all quiet, and he sits down, and next thing you know, he's it's like, dude, for real. And then the first time he does it, doesn't get the bag open, goes in for his second try. Mind you, he's doing this throughout the quietest moments of the movie. If he could just wait 5 seconds until maybe the monster came and the monster's going, then decides to open the bag of chips. No, he wants to wait until the quietest scene, then open the bag of fucking nachos, then proceeds to eat the nachos and crunch his fucking ass off throughout the rest of the movie. That was probably like the only downfall. That and plus the kids that wouldn't shut the fuck up down here. Probably the two most annoying things. Other than that, really great movie experience. Pretty awesome. Like I said, this movie is very, very quiet and it creates a lot of suspense. Also has a few jump scares that if you're not a fan of jump scares, fucking sucks. I'm not a fan of jump scares. And I think Vic's not a fan. Are you a fan of jump scares? Because I knew he jumped a couple times.
Yeah.
Because I jumped a couple times. which is pretty fucking embarrassing. So there was like certain moments where like shit happened. I was trying to prepare for it because I was watching a lot of trailers on this movie and like certain scenes. Like, all right, there's a trailer out for it, so I'm gonna say it because it's not really a spoiler. When the kids are playing Monopoly and shit, and they knock the fucking lantern over and it starts a fire. For some reason, it's a lot louder in the movie theater. That kind of scared me because I'm like, oh, she's about to knock down the fire. Still scared me though because I was like, I knew it was gonna happen, and I'm like, I know it's not gonna be scary, but it was just the noise. It was a lot louder, and it like just struck a nerve, and I was like, ah. It wasn't like a big like, ah. It was more like, ah, oh shit. It's a loud bang. Scary. This movie opened a lot of doors for me. Realized that I'm deaf at heart. No, I'm just kidding. That's fucking stupid. It did have a badass ending. I'm afraid to say a lot because Mark hasn't seen it.
True.
That's why. Mark,
Just
leave.
so y'all know,
Oh,
there's a badass ending.
I'm just gonna keep that in there. There is a badass ending. This movie has a very badass ending. A badass ending including Emily Blunt. She's God is my wife. Don't tell anyone though. John doesn't know, but like we got a secret marriage going on. So it's like, I don't know, like 2 years right now. It's coming up soon. It's about to be an anniversary or whatever. It's between us. Anyway, this scene has a very, ooh, let me mention the fucking gruesome part of, there's like one part where it's like, ah, that shit hurt. And it's like, you feel the fucking pain of this character and you're like, ooh, damn bitch, I know your pain. The reason why I know this pain is because it's happened to me before with a Monopoly piece. And it was specifically a Disney Monopoly board, and it was Dumbo's trunk that fucking hurt me, okay? Dumbo, I love you and I hate you at the same time because your trunk fucked my foot up. That's all I'm gonna say. Fucked my foot up. And Quiet Place. I recommend you go see it. I recommend you don't go on a date for this movie. Like I said, it's not a horror movie that you go take a chick to. You could take a chick to it if you guys want to enjoy a fucking awesome movie. And you gotta respect the movie, you gotta love the movie. It's not, like I said, it's not a horror movie. I can't stress that enough. I know a lot of teens love to go see horror movies with the fucking group of friends and everything. Please do not go see this. It's not that type of movie.
It's not a Netflix and chill movie. That's what he trying to do.
Basically what I'm trying to say.
Watch the movie.
Plus,
watch the fucking movie.
It's not a Netflix and chill movie. Reason being, everybody gonna hear the business going on down in the front row or whatever side y'all going at to get a sloppy toppy. Everyone's gonna hear it.
Don't be the people behind him eating the nachos, because it was weird. Because like before they cut the lights off, I was like just peeking back because I don't know, we were just cracking jokes and shit. And I'm like, people were laughing behind us. I thought it was laughing at us because we funny dudes. But I look back and I just see the couple and like the girl's like making out with his shoulder. Don't know why.
I don't know.
It's kind of weird.
I just do want to say, there was this one guy in front of us that was fucking heated to the point where you can see, boy. Did he or did he not kind of look like John Krasinski? I just want to say. A little bit. I thought it was him in disguise. I was like, yo, bro. Yo, motherfucker, this you. Anyway, this dude was fucking pissed. When he saw these kids went shut the fuck up over here, you kept seeing him look over and go, it was the funniest shit ever. Anyway, I think I'm gonna close this off now. Mark, where can they? Shit, I keep forgetting. Anyway, see you guys later. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter, Q, etc. I guess if you want. No one ever follows me anyway. God, sucks.